What's up guys, welcome to Craft Cohort channel. My name is Dmytry Shvager and today we're going to talk about a team unit in order to create a mobile app. Let's go. So everything starts with the business analyst. Business analyst is the person who analyzes the market, grabs all your requirements and then convert them into software requirement specification. SRS is basically a document describing how your app will look and work at the end. Then you will need software architect. Software architect works closely with business analyst to create software requirement specification. His primary goal is to design the architecture of future app. He also tries to foresee potential roadblocks and issues that might arise during the development. And once SRS is ready, you can proceed to designs, and this is where you will need UI/UX designer. This person will create clickable designs that will let you know not only how your app will look at the end, but also how users will navigate within it. And once you have clickable designs and SRS, you can proceed to development, and you will need 3 developers: backend developer, iOS developer, and Android developer. You will also need someone who will manage these guys, and this is where you will need project manager. Project manager create tasks for developers and also making sure the communication is going smoothly within the team so that development stays within predictable timelines from milestone to milestone, and you have a pretty good understanding on when the app will be ready and you can launch. You will also need quality assurance engineer who will test staging builds of your app, making sure there are no missing issues or potential inconveniences for future users. And these 8 people is a basic team unit in order to create a mobile app. And of course, there might be some variations. For example, project manager can also do a part-time job of quality assurance, or one of the developers can wear a hat of software architect. But keep in mind that those people should be qualified for handling those roles. And also they might not be 100% dedicated to their primary roles because of that. Now let's talk about 90% of cases when the apps actually fail. So what happens in these cases? In these cases, client says, I don't need business analyst because I have a clear vision of what I want to have in the end. And because of that, I don't need any docs and spend time on them. Also, I don't need software architect because developer can do this, and I want to hire the cheapest graphic designer available. So prioritizing price over quality. And then this person goes to the freelance websites like Fiverr or Upwork and hire 3 developers who usually are complete strangers to each other, usually talking different languages and a little bit of English. And then project manager is also not needed, because client can manage developers himself, and quality assurance is also not needed because developer is supposed to create the clean code right away. So what happens in this case is the team is already twice less than it's supposed to be, and also there is no document specifying how the final product should look and work. So everything is going around the cheap clickable designs that in best case scenario represents 70% of what's supposed to be there. And whenever any of the developers find missing parts in the designs, they usually struggle to get those done because designer already delivered his work and moved on to another project, which means developers are supposed to do the missing graphics work themselves, which they actually hate to do. Communication also usually doesn't go really well because client chooses just one person to communicate with, let's say backend developer, and the thing is developers are not really good to spread the information within the team and put tasks to each other. So whenever there is any conversation between client and backend developer can tell this to iOS developer but forget to tell to Android developer, or Android developer cannot quite understand what's supposed to be done, and this is where the differences between iOS and Android version might start. So with all this mess happening here, in best case scenario, the client will spend a way more time and money to get to the point when the app is actually ready for release. In worst case scenario, the client will run out of money long before the app will be ready for launching. So keep in mind that cutting costs on planning and management might seem a good decision in the short-term run. On the long-term run, it will definitely cost you more money. If you like this video, please support the channel with like and subscription, and let us know in the comments below what else you would like us to highlight. See you!